Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. What I actually wanted to share with you guys is what I thought actually from the other video. If you want to see the other video, I put a V10 in this Volvo A20. Let me have a look. It is 850. Yeah, pretty cool car. I put a V10 in there, so if you want to see the video down below, the link is there. And as you can see, the engine is in there. It's a Viper V10. But I thought, let's do something else. I just bought this thing in a barn, I believe, because there's nothing that is missing. So it wasn't a junkyard car. Junkyard cars are mostly stripped. Well, most of the cars are missing, so the engine is mostly missing and a lot of parts of the car is missing. So what I actually want to do is I want to go to one of the barns. I unlocked a lot of barns. So let's have a look if we can find some gems there and start on the car from there. We can definitely find some nice cars. In the junkyard I was more lucky than in those barns. Only I found this one, so yeah, I was kind of... Oh wait, before we're gonna go to the barns. You can see I edited the engine, so I put fitted exhaust on there. They don't really fit, but they're fitting nice enough. They are Viper exhausts, so they're kind of clicking on the engine, but the car is of course not made for this car, so yeah. It of course makes sense that it's not fitting in there, under the exhaust, because the car is not wide enough. So the Viper's probably wider. I assume it is. So let's just go to a barn. Let's go to this one. That's all by itself. So maybe we're gonna be lucky. Let's just go. I don't know. I just added a lot of mods. I also added them manually, so I can edit the files if they don't have any engine configs or engine swaps. So oh my god, we are in a lock. We are in a lock this time, guys. That is awesome. That is awesome. Holy crap. And this thing is also cool. I believe it's Opel or Ford Escort, right? That is a really cool car. Ooh, and we already have swaps. We can put there is a V8 in there? How is that even fitting? That is insane. Such a small car. What is outside there? I don't know. Oh well. Yeah, this is awesome. I just can't choose because this is a really good tuner car. You can tune this thing up. Definitely soup it up with these with the engine looking kinda nice. Let's see how the engine looks. The engine head itself is 57%, there we go. And the rest is just, well, I don't know, because it's inside the engine, so we don't know. So which one? This is also cool. What's in there actually? There's no swap options, obviously. There's a V6 in there. Okay, so we can soup it up and make it faster. Damn it. My two nice cars. But this thing, we're never gonna see this thing ever again. Especially this thing is gonna come back. So let's just go for let's just go for this one. Which is actually, before we're gonna start, let's picture there. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so let's buy this one. It is. Yeah. Okay. So it is 500,000. Yeah, so that's a lot of money. So I'm going to... Yeah, I'm gonna be right back. Alright, so we're back. I just bought the Formula 1 car, but I actually want to go for this car because this is a car that we can tune way better. or we can definitely work with it better with the like rims and that sort of stuff. So let's go back. Alright guys, so we're back. So I was just choosing which one would I take. It was freaking cool because it's two nice cars. I want to start with this one because this one is a car that we can tune pretty good actually. There are some crazy tires on this thing. These things are way too wide. The back, I understand they're wide, but the front doesn't make any sense. How would you even steer that? The moment you steer, it would just touch everywhere. It would touch the fenders, it would touch everything inside the car. So let's just move it to lift number 2. And let's have a look. What I always do is try to start the engine. Let's see if we can start it. Let's see if there's stuff missing. Oh yeah. There's a lot of things missing. Alright, so the interior is actually pretty good. Seats look really good. The steering wheel could use some work. Alright, let's start it. Okay, so that's already not a good sign. It is not starting. Oops. Yep, there we go. Is there something missing? Maybe a starter? Because it's not starting. There is a starter. Is there something missing? Are you missing something? Oh, I see something here. No. Before we're gonna do this, let's just get the radiator off. Is there something missing back here? There's nothing missing, so I think the engine is just broken. The engine is just not gonna start. Let's see if I'm always gonna test it the different way. So if we really know it's not gonna start, we're gonna drive the car, go to the test track, see what it says. Cannot start the engine. So it's not saying there's something missing or whatever, so that means the engine is just broken. It's completely seized. Right, there we go. Please just work, thank you. Alright, so the oil is out, the gearbox is off, so we probably can pull it out right now. Pull it out, there we go. Alright, so what are our swap options? You can also just supersize the engine, so you just put high-end parts on there. So I think we can do that. We can also supercharge it. Don't really need it. Or the V8 twin turbo sounds really cool. So that's V8 twin turbo DOHC. Let's see what that is. Every guy that works on a car, or definitely a classic car, this is of course classic, always saying keep it in as original as possible. So somewhere I'm also thinking we can just soup it up, so only souped it up. So how much horsepower is in there now? There's 309, and we can probably soup it up pretty hard if we put high-end parts on there. So you know what, let's just put it on, add engine, there we go, and let's just clean it. That was very glitchy, so let's completely pull it apart. Alright, so that is it. Oh wait, nope, one last thing, fuel filter, there we go. So the engine is completely pulled apart. So let's see what we can clean. Before we're gonna clean everything, let's see if we can clean most of the stuff. Power steering pump, we don't need to, and the engine heads also, because the things we're going to supersize, or we're going to, of course, use high-end parts. I'm not going to clean those because it doesn't make sense to clean those. Camshaft, alternator, nope. I also have still other stuff in there. Crankshaft bearing cap, yep. Clean this actually, maybe for another project. Engine head cover, we can just clean that. Water pump. You cannot buy that high-end. Starter. Clean it up. Rod cap. Alright, so that's why the engine wasn't running. Some of the parts were probably just 1%. Alright, so steering. Upgraded. Alternator. Upgraded. And then we have the engine head. We need to upgrade those too. Alright, so that is it. The only thing we need to put on there is the exhaust and the gearbox. Yeah. I don't get that. Let's just install it. Beautiful, completely 100% new. Some of the parts are refurbished, so that's something. Let's actually put a better air filter in there. Alright, here we are. Let's get out of the car. That looks really cool. It's really how it stands. I really like it. But the front tires. Oh yeah, and those exhausts. They're probably gonna grind on the ground. Luckily the game doesn't work like that. So I like the two exhausts too. Right, let's go. Ooh. Oh my god. Yeah, the tires on there are extremely bad. Of course, and the springs are kind of wobbly. Ooh, I like the sound, definitely. The sound of the engine is really cool. It isn't that loud actually. I mean, the engine on the Volvo is really loud. Oh, oh man, these springs. Ooh, they're really bad. They definitely need some work. Ooh, I like that when you just release the gas pedal there. That's awesome. And stop. Yeah, and also really bad brakes. Yeah, so these also need a lot of work. Well, the sound was pretty good actually. That wasn't bad. Hi everyone, welcome back. It's the next day. So I was tired recording yesterday, so I just stopped. It was getting pretty late, so I thought, well, tomorrow's another day and we can always record the next day. So that's not really a problem. Of course, you can just glue it together. So where we just left off was we just installed the whole engine. We even drove the car. So let's actually pull out the brake servo. Was there something else? No, I believe that is all. Oh, and the radiator. Radiator's pretty decent actually for a. Well, it is a bar and vine. It's not a junkyard car. Let's see, we can repair it. There we go. And the brake servo. There we go. Yeah, if you guys want to see this car or want to see how I installed this V10 in here, that's in the first video. So if you want to see that, down in the description, the link is there. Alright, so let's put in radiator. There you go. And put in the brake servo. Both 100% now, so that's perfect. So let's pull off all the fenders. Sure, let's just pull it off. This one was recently replaced, looks like. I think it is, yeah. But that's front end, so that's the grille. Oh yeah, that's the bumper, hood. Go, left fender there. Door, trunk. So this is all part of the frame. So if we weld it, this is all going to be new and clean again. It's a little weird that you don't Have to paint it first, but whatever. That's how the game works. That's the mechanics of the game. And the steering wheel, actually want to pull it off. Because the steering wheel isn't really looking that great. The rest of the car, let's go into normal mode, is actually pretty good. I mean, look at that. I don't know if it has a texture that it can be dirty. Maybe it doesn't, but it doesn't matter. So that's welded. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Use it. $1,000. There we go. So yeah, as you can see, somehow, why is this still dirty? Oh, you can pull it off. I see. Okay. It's part of the car. So this is actually looking really good. So we can keep that on there. There's just one brake light missing. And we can put that back. Yeah, so the car is completely new now. It's a little weird, but whatever. Let's just go up and replace. I definitely want to replace the front tires because these are way too fat. Just imagine steering that. That is not gonna go to bends. Trust me. These tires are way too fat. Let's just first replace the front of the car. I don't know, what was that sound? Was that maybe brakes or something? The steering rack. Oops. And again, here we go. Cross member. No. Wheel hub. Yeah, some of the stuff is definitely getting repaired. Completely new. That's nice. It's always nice to just reuse parts. Oops. Wheel covers. Sometimes wheel covers can be repaired, but I think because the parts are actually pretty good. Most of them are all like 50%. Oh yeah, we can even repair the car outer shell. Is these front lights? Yep. That is really good. That is really cool. It looks pretty good because it was out of the elements from the outside. It was always in the barn. You need to mention it was years in there. So that's why the engine didn't start. Oh yeah, we need to replace the bushings. There we go. Beautiful. I just hate these things. I mean, this is just insane. It doesn't make any sense to have them these fat. I mean, the back ones, okay, you know, I can live with that, but for ones that fat, yeah, that's not gonna happen. So let's see how thick they are. Thick. It's those, yeah. I'm thinking about what should we put under there. The rims themselves are pretty nice, but it is a classic car, so to have some nice classic rims under there is going to be nice. It's also a sports car, so we need something like these. I kind of like these, actually. Kind of like these, yeah. Let's do these. So that's 2, and I already forgot what was actually. They're 15 inch. Alright, so 35. What kind of tires are on there? I can see that, so let's actually separate those. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's a vintage tire B. I just forgot again what the inch was. And it was a vintage B. So that one. 2 of those. 15 inch. And the width was 2 something. So let's do 225 or something. So let's do the smallest. And profile was something at 30 or something. Or was it just 45? I think it was just 45. So there's 2 of those, 15 inch. There we go. So there's balancing now. There we go. We'll put you in there and then we're going to install this one. I just want to see how it looks. Probably looks really good. Yeah, so they do just fit. There we go. Oh yeah, that definitely looks better. And it's not that wide. That definitely looks way better. We can keep those because it makes the car kind of aggressive. They actually stick out. Alright. No. So this is street legal. There we go. That definitely looks a lot better. Let's see if we can put those car frames on there. I don't know if they were new. Yeah, they are. So how they look. Yeah, so that is really wide. Because they're made for really wide tires. So I want to see if there are different vendors. It is a mod, right? Yeah, it's a mod. Okay, so we need Ford Escort. Let's see. Just have a peek. For Escort. See if there are different vendors. So left vendor D. So we definitely have. Oh yeah, I can see these are the wider ones, and these are the smaller ones. So not as wide. So these are not made for wide tires. That is nice. So we're gonna take these as left and right. So we luckily have different vendors. Oops. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's way better. Ooh, that makes the thing really aggressive. I like that part of the tire just goes underneath it. That is really cool. Ooh, that makes it way better. Oh yeah. That is awesome. That is really nice. This is all new. We don't have to replace it or whatever. Put the hood on there. There we go. Right. Oh my god, that is way better. That makes it so aggressive. Definitely with the engine, it's gonna be so freaking low. Wow. Alright, let's do the back end of the car. There we go. Now the extra can go off. There we go. Right. Let's see how far we can go. How far we can get, actually. Definitely the brakes. Or the brake discs. We can never repair those. Yeah, quickly repaired. Nice. Awesome. But leaving a car standing still for years, yeah, that can be good. The car is used to drive and not just to rot away in a shed, being unused for years. Alright, so we're going to use the same tires, of course. So that's 285. I don't know if they exist. And they're 14-inch. That's kind of weird. Why are these smaller? Just gonna keep the 15-inch. And then 285. You don't want to pop those tires. These are expensive. There we go. Yeah, nice. Just put that on there. Wow. Insane. Yeah, so that's no. Before we're gonna forget. What are you doing? Can I not pull them off? Oh yeah, I just need to go into this. I don't know, they're probably not gonna really affect the power of the car. It gives you 2.25% more. That is really good. They look really good too. They're a little low, but alright, let's just go. And so that's all done. So the original color is white, so I think we need to give it a more extreme look. So this is the original color. I know keeping a car you want to completely refurbish. You always want to keep it as original as possible. I still want to Change the color. Ooh, I like this color. Actually like that. Make it a little darker, like that. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe a little brown color, because that's supposedly an older, like this. This is how strong the color is. And brightness. Yeah, like that. That's actually a old-fashioned color for these cars. So let's do that. Okay, that was kind of loud. Yeah, that's really nice. That is really nice. That is insane, dude. It looks like a drag car. Well, you can actually call it a drag car. Do we actually pull this out? It looks really good actually, so it doesn't have to. Let's move it to the dyno. See how much horsepower we pulled out of it. Do we get everything? Okay. Walk on. Thank you. Alright. So it is 309 horsepower that was in there. So it is the original engine. We didn't swap the engine, of course. So let's see what happened. Oh my god. That sound is insane. Oh my god. Oh my god. So it's 80% gain for the RPM and or not RPM, well RPM it's a little higher, but the horsepower is insane. It's normally 309 horsepower, so we added more than 200 horsepower. That is insane. So that's 80% gain. And then we got on torque, this is torque I believe. It's normally 393 and now it's 693. So we added 300 pounds of torque, and that's 60, or no, that's 76%. Wow. Yeah, that is insane. So let's drive it again. There we go. That is insane, that sound. That is so nice. That is insane. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Oh, I freaking love it, dude. Oh my god. Just ease the gas in there. Just listen to when I release the gas pedal. Oh yeah. That sound, dude. Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, that is so nice. Alright, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go back to the garage and go to the speed, or what was it, speed track, I believe. That's illegal. There we go. Now we need to keep our grip, so I'm not going to completely floor it. Just easily go, and I just open the gas. Yeah, that's what I thought. So it just loses traction right away. But it is fast like crazy. I mean, this car, the weight of this car, it's nothing. I don't know if you can actually see how heavy it is. Gas. Open the gas here. Oh my god. Oh, it's 170? Yeah. Yep, there it goes. Oops. Well, luckily there's no damage in the game. Ooh, what a car. What a car. Do we actually have an advantage in selling it? Yeah, so we got 3,439 we're gonna earn on it. So not bad actually. So let's sell that. You can even put a twin turbo on there, but I didn't do that because we don't need it. I mean, there's 557 horsepower on there. And the mileage that was on there was 238,000. There we go. So the global condition was 92. Global parts condition 99. So I don't know what that has to do with that we just bumped it into the wall. Probably not. So 3,000, not bad. So let's sell it, and we earn some money there. Don't really need the money, but still. Nice. yeah, so we earned some money there, and that was insane. The sound was insane. Wow. Yeah, then we're gonna continue on this car. That's gonna be for the next video, guys. So if you want to see this video, we're now going to completely restart the Volvo and really test it out, because I already drove the car with the engine, but the car is undrivable right now. There are really bad tires in there, so yeah. If you want to, guys, if you want to see this video, don't forget to subscribe and like it. Really helps out, and I hope you enjoyed it. So yeah, I see you guys in the next video. Bye.